Are you pleased to hear that Keir Starmer will be breaking completely, it looks like, with the 2019 manifesto?
I mean, it would be extraordinary if we got the result that we got in 2019 and then went back to the voters and say, you know, we'll give you another chance to get it right. Of course, we've got to make changes. We had the worst defeat we've had since the 1930s, and Keir Starmer was absolutely clear that a vote for him was a change of direction. But I think that when it comes to things like the police crime bill and the way that the government are looking to be very weak on violence against women and girls, but also looking to sort of outlaw the right to protest, and the Labour Party will be voting against that. So I think it's important to see things in the round. You know, we do believe in policing by consent. We do believe that the police in many cases have got it wrong, and we need much tougher action to make sure that the culture in the police force is right. But we also need to be absolute zero tolerance against criminals, and that also includes getting them into courts when they need to be. We've got huge backlogs in our courts, which is undermining confidence of victims.
Hardly surprising, is it, Shonali, bearing in mind the result of the last election, that Keir Starmer and Toby and his colleagues want to move away from that manifesto?
Well, I mean, Toby just said that Keir Starmer was elected on a move away from the Labour Party policies that were so popular under Corbyn, certainly in 2017. But actually, that's not true, is it? Keir Starmer was elected on his 10 pledges, which actually continued the economic radicalism of the Corbyn era, as well as specifically things like public ownership, the Green New Deal. That's what people voted for him to pursue within the Labour Party.
Yes.
And I have to say that right now, today we hear that bankers will be receiving the biggest bonuses that they will enjoy since the 2008 economic crisis.
All right, Shonali, let me put that to Toby. It's true, isn't it? Because actually the platform, Alva and Shonali have said, the platform that Keir Starmer stood on to get elected as Labour leader was primarily the sort of platform that Jeremy Corbyn had put in both those manifestos of 2017, 2019, and then he's moved away.
I think that the 2019 manifesto was a huge departure from 2017. I think Keir was absolutely clear during the leadership contest that it was an unrealistic in its totality. I think that Stanley described the manifesto as hugely popular. We have to shake that myth. I was on the doorsteps of Chesterfield. I'm telling you, it was not hugely popular. Now, in terms of some of the things that Keir has said, like the tuition fees, you know, I think we will carry on with many of those things, but there will also be, of course, steps that we need to move away and show that the party's changed.
All right.